What's up, ladies and gentlemen? WWE fans, how are you? This is Mark TrueRock, the Real Rock. Not Dwayne Johnson. No, he don't have my name. My name is really Rock. I am the Real Rock. If you smell what I'm cooking, bitches. Don't make me lay the smack down and stun your ass, motherfuckers. Anyway, we're here with Pauly Walnuts. We're talking about some WWE stuff, some of the champions that we like. Pauly, what are you doing today?
Oh, I'm just hanging out with you. About ready to talk some wrestling.
You gonna lay the smackdown on anybody's candy ass?
Absolutely, I'm ready.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. How about you guys? You ready? All right, our fan base is ready. We're ready to rock and roll. We're gonna talk. I am a supercar fan. I do play that game. Really not gonna be playing it too much right there in this part. You know, I might as well go ahead and close it out. No sense in having it opening. You know, I can use that for other stuff. Open up something else. You know, and let's see here. And like I said, we got the beautiful Stone Cold background. Thank you, DeviantArt. Thank you, Dave2704. That's his. I did get that from them. That's the background for my desktop computer. I do not offer this for sale or anything like that. That's other people. I am not here to steal any information from anybody. Use copyright information. None of that. We are simply WWE fans. We like our wrestling. We enjoyed the Attitude Era. We want to compare that to the new era, what's really going on now, what things, you know, the kayfabe, how that died out, what we think they could do better, and what they are doing really good, truthfully and honestly. We're not associated with WWE, Vince McMahon, any of the wrestlers. None of that. It'd be awesome if I could get some of them to come on to the show, do some live interviews. That would be great, people. I mean, because I got a lot of questions. Some of them might already covered it in their stuff, but that's why I'm going back. I've been going back and re-listening to all their stuff, their shows, to see if they've covered some of the stuff, the hard-hitting questions I think I have for them. Now, we're going to talk about some championship reigns. This is going to be pretty much, we're thinking about a weekly thing we might try to do here. If not more than weekly, we're going to try to do some things after wrestling events. Maybe Sunday we'll be able to do something. We were originally doing this live. Unfortunately, we do have a snowstorm here in the area. I am on Spectrum, and it started crashing. So we're just doing a recorded show. Unfortunately, we really wanted to do a live show. Feel free. You could email me questions if you want. Put them in the comments. I will get back to you on them. Email is rock.mark@gmail.com. I will check to see if it's, frivolous BS that you guys are sending or trying to hack or anything like that, and delete you right away. I'm that type of person. It might take me a few days to answer back because I do have a busy life schedule currently. I take care of a disabled mother. We were going to do this earlier today, but we had the snowstorm and we had to do about an acre of land.
Close to.
We had to clear out a couple driveways, do a bunch of snow blowing, and then chisel some ice out of the way. It was a blast, let me tell you. That's what we were thinking about doing to ourselves because of it. Thank you, because we got something important to tell you. Thank you. Now listen here, you need to like and subscribe, turn all the notifications on, so we can get our name out there if you want more of our show. I mean, come on, who doesn't like this stuff? We're crazy. Are you not crazy? Are you breathing? If you're breathing, you can smash that damn like button. And don't forget to subscribe. Also, we do give away money here. We don't mind. I get to 100 subscribers. I'm going to take the list. I'm going to do a live show. We're going to randomly select a number. I'm going to have someone do it. I'll even video it. And have somebody pick a number out of a hat from 1 to 100. And they're going to get $10. $10 either through their Cash App or through PayPal. How about that? How about those boogies? Then we'll do more from there. The more subscribers, the more likes, the more views, the more prizes I'll give away. Got all sorts of stuff I can give you guys.
Can't beat that.
And no, you can't beat it with a stick. Hell, I know somebody that would be giving stunners in order to get up for $10. Especially these days.
Amen.
So, I wanted to talk about a couple champions that I thought were key. And wrestlers that really didn't need the belt at all. The belt did no good for it. It didn't really matter if they had the belt or not. Like The Undertaker, a historic 30-year career in WWF, WWE. Unheard of career. As the same character, just different versions, he really never needed the belt. I'm trying to think, how many times did he have that belt now? He had the champion belt. He had the heavyweight.
The heavyweight belt, yeah. His first...
Did he have the tag team too?
I believe so.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, with Kane.
With Kane. And his first championship...
No, I think he had it with Show too.
Did he have it with Show?
I think he might have had it in '99 with Show.
Okay.
We'll have to look that up. Don't quote me on that, but we can look that up for you. We just spitfire this stuff off the top of our head. Try to remember everything because we are humans. I want you to know right up front, we will look stuff up to verify it. If we're wrong, I'm getting a steel chair shot to the head. So while Pauly Walnuts back there is slow at looking stuff up, I probably could have pulled it up, but I want him to get used to this stuff because he needs to get used to it for us.
Okay, The Undertaker, I just found out, is a 7-time World Heavyweight Champion in WWF/E, having held the WWF Championship 4 times and the World Heavyweight Championship 3 times. Now, it doesn't mention his tag team titles. I can get back to you on that, but I
think it should be down there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had it with the Brothers of Destruction. Undertaker. Let's look this up together. Undertaker. I think actually, you know what? Championships.
Yes. Okay. The Brothers of Destruction, 1997.
97.
With Kane, he held the WWF and WCW World Tag Team Champions during the Invasion storyline.
Okay. Tag team. Oh, for the Ring House, The Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin defeated Kane and Mankind as well to win the Tag Team Championship. How about that? Okay, Kane and Mankind. There's got to be more. Yeah, let's see here. Let's keep looking. I think there's another one. I'm pretty sure there is. I want to say, for some reason, it's sticking out to me that he did win with Big Show. So I want to say that was in 99.
99.
Yeah. Championships and accomplishments. He was WCW Tag Team Champion with Kane. He was with The Rock, Kane, and Big Show. Okay. WWF World Tag Team Champion, 6-time Tag Team Champion. Stone Cold once, Big Show twice, Rock once, Kane twice. WWC Tag Team Championship, 1 time with Kane. Hardcore, he was a hardcore champion too. How about that?
That I didn't know.
He had matches of the year in 09, 10, 12, 15, 20. I mean, he was...
You can't forget his WrestleMania matches with Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, no. I mean, he was that wrestler that did not need the belts.
That's it.
And, 2010 match of the year. That was WrestleMania, what was that, 25 or 24? 24 maybe?
Michaels was 24 and I believe 25.
Yeah, 25, 24. 2009, 2010, both of those matches were matches of the year. Come on now. Did he really need the belt? No. 30-year historic career. And, come on now. Really? And why don't we have him run at SmackDown? Why? And why in the hell did we not have Stone Cold running Raw? Why don't we have them two as general managers? Why? Why? I say. Stone Cold, that's another cat right there, let me tell you. That was one badass motherfucker right there.
Didn't need the belt.
Didn't need the belt. He made the belt relevant, though. I loved his belt, though, that he had decided. Great angles, great stories, and once again, that brings us back to today's age. It's hard for him to tell the story with all the internet fact-checking and background searching. All these new fans are all worried about backstage. I heard that from Stone Cold and Sean Helms, was that?
Sean Helms.
Shane, right? Shane
Helms.
Shane, yeah, that's right. What was he, the Hurricane?
The Hurricane.
The Hurricane? Yeah, that's right, yeah. And, yeah, they don't, because kayfabe's dead, unfortunately, with all the internet stuff, and social media, and the social media presence they're going to have. They can still, I think they can bring back, and the heel is gone, is what they were saying. It's hard for a true heel now, because of the merchandise sales and everything like that. And then everybody researching everything, and everything getting put out there. Nobody knows how to keep their mouth shut.
Ain't that?
I'm sorry, that is an inside problem to me. If you can't keep your mouth shut about what's going on and live the persona, Undertaker lived the persona. Stone Cold lived the persona. That was the job. That's what they got paid to do, in my opinion. They got paid to do that. That's who they were. These wrestlers now, that's who they get paid to be. They should be doing that. Still, to this day. That's my philosophy. If that's who you are, that's who you are. I mean, come on now. I don't want you to be this big scary monster. No offense, Braun Strowman. And cuddling up with bunny rabbits and stuff. I don't want to see that. I'm glad I don't know if he really does or not, but I'm glad they do that stuff. But at the same time, keep it out of the public eye. Try to keep that out of the public eye until you retire. Like with Undertaker. He opened up everything. That was awesome. Do I think it took away from him? Hell no. That's a big hell no. I think it just gave us the behind the scenes look of him. You know, like when they brought AJ in from New Japan. Did you see how they did that?
Brought him in from New Japan?
Yeah.
They brought him in on the Royal Rumble, didn't they?
Yeah, for the Royal Rumble. They flew him in the night before that day.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I want to say it was like that day or something like that. He landed a couple hours, got brought into they opened up the garage door, they brought him in and hit him inside the stadium. Come on now. Like with the Hardys when they put him on a bus and stuff like that.
That's right, for WrestleMania.
You know, that's the object people. That's what they got to do. I know COVID's kind of taking the crowd away. But at the same time, the crowds are coming back. It's time to get on your game, people. And remember, now that the live crowds are going to be there, don't forget, you can't take those TV commercial timeouts where you stand around jaw-jack in the ring while they're away for commercial. Now, was that a mistake by them? Absolutely. If I was Vince, I would have been fucking livid. Excuse my language. I would have been rip shit about that. And especially whoever leaked that damn video showing that shit. I would have been rip roaring, thrown a fit, stunned somebody, beat somebody in the head with a steel chair, lit a man fire, the whole 9 yards.
Wow.
I mean, come on now. You're doing a production. Why are you putting it out there that, hey, look, while we're on commercial because we have no live fans right now, they're standing around doing nothing. I don't care if they sit around while they're doing this stuff, doing nothing. That's fine. But don't let it out there. Do not send that out on your social media, people. What is wrong with you? Are you trying to ruin the industry? It's hard enough as it is now because of all the social media. Why do you want to open up more conspiracy? Why? Oh my God. Anyway, off onto a different part of that. So what do you think about the big dog? What do they call him? The head of the table, the chief?
Oh, Roman
The masturbator. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't like. I personally, yeah, great. He's showing his strength, his power, and everything. By the way, Brock's coming back, but that's beside the point. But it's just not him. I know they're trying to make him look like a heel baby, a babyface heel for SmackDown. It don't work. He's either a heel or he's a babyface. He can't be both. Roman Reigns can't be both. That's all there is to it.
Some like him better as a heel.
Yeah, he was I think he was a good heel. I think he was a good straight up babyface. Kevin Owens was a decent heel. I think he was a better heel than a babyface in essence.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he was funnier. Made me want to buy his stuff and listen to him. And I love talking crap about him. But at the same time, I want Kevin Owens to destroy his ass.
Bottom line, The Rock needs to come back and be the tribal chief.
The Rock is the tribal chief as far as I'm concerned. Roman Reigns is just holding his jock string. That's all there is to it. And I think, don't quote me, but I smell something. I smell something cooking. Like somebody named The Rock. Entrant 30? Could it be? Number 30 at the Rumble?
God, I hope so.
WrestleMania match, a new match of the year? The Rock versus Reigns for the true head of the table? What you think out there?
Yeah, let us know about that. Because
Let us know.
That's something that I'd like to hear from you crazy maniac fans out there. I'd like to see The Rock as the head of the table.
I think he is the head of the table, truthfully and honestly. And I don't think Roman Reigns can hold his jock string. Now, he might be able to wash his cup for him, and that's about it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Roman's a great superstar. He's an amazing talent. He's a hard worker. But he just brags about it too much.
Yes. You got to give him his due. He came back, fought cancer, beat
leukemia,
it. You know, and
yeah, I understand that fact. I agree with that. I mean, that's awesome that he did that. All right, Edge declared for the Rumble.
Okay.
Yep, he's coming back.
I think that might be my pick.
You thinking Edge?
I'm going to go with Edge, I think.
Fortunately, here's where I'm torn at.
Like, think about this for a minute. The Edge wins Royal Rumble and takes on the Tribal Chief. What do you think?
Nope, he's going to go after the Raw title.
Okay.
Edge is after the Raw title. Again. He pretty much made that clear. I think The Rock is going to be the one. Yeah. I say Rock. I really feel it. I feel it. I feel The Rock. But at the same time, Brock Lesnar's returning again.
Oh, not for another title reign, please.
Don't know if he's going to do a title reign or not. I think he's returning to kind of help the talent, more like try to help elevate the talent.
Okay. That makes sense.
Cena is going to return eventually. He's just got some obligations going on right now. That's the rumor mill. They really wanted him in this year, but I don't see it happening too quick. And he's also torn about the fact that he really does not want to break Ric Flair's record. He really don't. Cena, that was a guy that did he need the belt? Absolutely not.
I agree.
He needed it at first, I think.
At first he needed the belt.
But then after he got the fan base and all the matches that he did and the innovation and everything like that, no. If John Cena's music hits, I don't care where you are. I don't care what you say. You know you're going to be cheering. Like The Rock's. Like Goldberg's. It don't matter to you. Because those are the people, that you know are amazing. Even the younger generation that's watching now. They've not even get to see them all, but they know who they are because they've been told who they are. And they're going to cheer. If you hear that glass shatter, you know the roof is getting blown the fuck off. That's all there is to it. We already know that pop. That is one of the most amazing pops, just like HBK's music. You hear DX's music, the same thing.
I think that's what we're missing nowadays, Dip.
Is that pop? You're missing the pop. It's a big pop.
Yep.
The biggest pop you get is Drew McIntyre. Yes. That's the truth. He has the biggest pop.
Nothing like hearing the Stone Cold glass break, that's for sure.
No. I wish I had it queued up. So I wish I had a button to push that and play that at. Now, there's been this rumor going around about this one guy. He's big into comic books. He did a lot of comic book drawings and made a couple comic books, if I remember correctly. He's married to this former WWE diva who had a championship reign as well, but spoke out. It's kind of why she ended, and he spoke out as well. He always had a pipe bomb. Who would that be? Just wondering if anybody knows who it is. I'll give you another hint. He has a Pepsi logo.
Give you another one. He tried MMA and bonked out on MMA.
Unfortunately, yeah. He's straight edge. He's a straight edge society kind of guy. And definitely does not look it. Which is the irony of it. But there's rumors CM Punk is trying to work out a deal to come back. Yes, I think he wants a lot of money. Don't know if he'll give in. I think there's a compromise that could be made. I seriously think there is a compromise. It's like the same thing with Stone Cold when he walked out. Sort of like what CM Punk did. And Stone Cold admits that it was the worst mistake he made. He was glad he was able to bury the hatchet, come back to work and everything. It took a few months. Both guys didn't like the direction that was happening because they thought, communication, lack of communication. That's what it boiled down to. And from what Stone Cold has always said, Vince is the easiest guy. He has open door. It don't matter what time of day it is, he'll talk to him. That's awesome. I wish that when we grew up, we were able to pursue something like wrestling.
Yes.
That would have been awesome. I probably would have been in a lot better shape. Of course, if I had support from, family, it might have been different for me. It's always getting looked down upon. That's how I felt growing up. I was always told from school I'd never become anything. But guess what? I made $100 in like 2 minutes the other day playing the stock market. I don't mind. It's fun. I enjoy having fun. I'm good with computers. I'm good with a lot of things. I was an over-the-road truck driver. I've owned my own businesses. I'm a hell of a barbecue guy. I still haven't found my true niche and calling. I love sports for the most part. My Giants suck. I should say our Giants.
Our Giants suck.
The Red Sox, it's another story. But they'll always be there for us. Ain't that the truth? Oh yeah, and then you got Brady. God, he leaves New England. I'm not a New England fan. I'm not really a Brady fan. And Gronk. They go to Tampa Bay. Guess what? They're in the Super Bowl.
Well, side note there, too. It's the first time in Super Bowl history that a home team is going to be, the Super Bowl is held there at their home stadium.
Yeah, Tampa Bay. How about that? So is the deck stacked against Kansas City? Absolutely. It is. Unfortunately, I hate to say it is completely stacked against Kansas City. Sorry, Mahomes, but you got a big hill to climb. With it being home field advantage, Brady, Super Bowl, he's got something to show. He's in the NFC now, opposed to the AFC. He's got something to prove. That's all he wants to do is get another Super Bowl, but with the NFC this time. While we're on the football thing, Pro Bowl, can you believe it? What the Pro Bowl is? It's them playing Madden. Madden 21. They're doing there's going to be like 4 or 5 players, 4 players I think it is on each team. Snoop Dogg's going to be on one of them. Now, let me tell you. Snoop, remember, puff, puff, pass, buddy. Puff, puff, pass. Don't hold the Chiba the whole time. You need to make some passes and completions and stuff, okay, buddy? God bless you.
Marshawn Lynch would love to join.
He is in
it. Pass.
Yeah, well, Marshawn is playing.
We love you, Beast Mode, but the truth is the truth.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with puff, puff, pass. I'm sorry. I feel like RVD felt. And I want to say, Riddle feels too. Marijuana's not that bad to have.
No.
It's okay if it's in your system, as long as you're not completely stoned before you do anything. You know. So you smoked a doobie after you got done working. You know. So what? It's okay. As long as you know, there's a way they can test to see how much is in the system. You know. I know there is, because I had to do drug tests as a truck driver, and, you know, I smoke. That's beside the point. I knew didn't have to cheat the game. I played the game.
There you go.
Speaking of the game, how about his title reigns? Triple segue, huh?
Triple H, unfortunately, I believe, honestly, he needed the belt.
I think he needed the belt.
I mean, at least the first few years he had it.
When he first got the belt, it was the sense of accomplishment for him. Because he fought so hard, he evolved so much from being that. I'm sorry, but
a douchebag.
Douchewinkle. What a douchewinkle character he had. What was it? Hunter Hearst Helmsley?
Yeah, he played
snobby royalty guy. I'm sorry, that was just terrible. It was a growing gimmick, though.
But as he went on, he held a lot of titles himself.
Heavyweight, tag teams,
European champion, I believe.
I think so. Yep. I think he was a Grand Slammer.
Yeah, Intercontinental. I know we had on the.
I think he was a Grand Slammer. Yeah, we can look it all up, but we're spitballing here. I'm pretty sure. We're almost certain of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain he was a Grand Slammer.
Well, yeah, and he was also another one, like Stone Cold, like Bret Hart. They get screwed over for the belt, but that happens. That's the name of the game. That's what I liked about that era. You never knew if Vince was going to dirty the hands, muddy the waters. I think, the sense of accomplishment for him getting it, absolutely. Did he need it after he was completely over? No. Was it great seeing him get it again? Absolutely. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Would I watch them all again? Oh, wait. I am watching them all again. I started watching through the network. Oh, by the way, NBC picked up the WWE Network. Remember, in March, it switches over to the Peacock thing. It's going to be $4.99 a month for just the network. Or for $9.99 a month, you can get all their unlimited streaming access service through NBC Peacock service. What you need, Overdue?
There, sir.
He needs a light. Remember, only in pop down. But yes, like I said, they did make that deal. I think it's a great deal. I think it's awesome. I hope they get. I noticed there's something missing on the network.
What's missing?
The rest of Sunday Night Heats. They only got like 2 years of it.
Huh.
They don't have the rest of them on there. So they got
give it time.
They got some cataloging to do. I guess I need to go down there and spank them around a little bit. But that's gonna be good. I think. I'm looking forward to it. I'm okay. I pay $9.99 a month now. Give me the whole package deal. The hell with it. I don't need the. I don't miss the $9.99 a month. It's automatically taken out. I don't even see it. Don't even think about it. Don't have to worry about it. I got it on auto. I pay like $12.99 for the Disney and all that crap. You gotta have all that. If you want the certain things, you gotta get them. That's all there is to it. This is life. It's life now.
Well, I can certainly appreciate you having it, because if you have it, then I...
Yeah, the moose back there, you know.
So...
But, okay. Shawn Michaels. Great worker. Absolutely
Maybe
phenomenal.
The best of all time.
Well, yeah, absolutely best of all time. Right there with Taker.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Right there with The Undertaker. Great performer.
You know, Shawn Michaels, speak of the Taker, he went on public. He went public and said, you can't have a perfect match, but if you could have a perfect match, it was those two that he had with
Absolutely, they were. Yep. They were perfect. They were great. Oh, speaking of matches and stuff, I feel me listening to Stone Cold and stuff. He was talking about how he used to get people. Try to get them to laugh or whatever. Ribbing is what they called it.
Yeah.
He used to draw an eye on the palm of his hand and do the test of strength and say, look into my eye to him, right? And he got Undertaker a couple times, he was saying on one of his shows there. Got him to start out and he had to cover up his long hair and everything and look down, and that's awesome, when they're talking about some of the stuff they used to do.
By the way, if you ever get a chance out there, Maniacs, watch the Stone Cold special on the network, and you can see how he threw his after parties. And
oh, yes.
There's a chair segment in that.
Yes, chair. Absolutely do it. Watch it. And don't forget to watch the Broken Skull Sessions. Also, go over to one podcast and listen to the show. I mean, also, it's Wrestling Rambler. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me go back into my regular YouTube out of the studio mode. Go over here. I'm going to give it to you directly here. Wrestling Rambles 89 on YouTube. Steve Austin. You ever got to kick out of a pin, things like that he talks about. Just different things that he always talks about. That feel free. Seriously, check it out. Don't be afraid. It's not going to hurt to go listen to a couple of his shows. And like I said, Podcast 1 has his full show. Listen to it. Check it out. You'll catch some great information. If you're a wrestling fan, I recommend it. I only recommend going to those that are actually knowledgeable sources. As I could say, like Steve Austin. That's about the only one I really listen to. I check him out like WrestleMania Dude or whatever. No, thanks. I'm sorry. A lot of it are lies. I listen to it just to see what these people are lying about today. And that's my opinion on it. And today, in their voices, it's like, oh my God, let's get some pizzazz going on. Be excited that you're actually talking to the people, trying to share information. That's what it's about, isn't it?
The excitement's gone.
Yeah, the excitement's gone. It's just like, they were talking earlier, Helms and Austin were talking, I know it was a few months old, but they were talking about what they used to do when they, how they come onto the air, and you had the fireworks, boom, 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 going off all the time when you came on the air, and the hype and stuff. The setup, the hook, is what Vince referred it to. They could actually start off now with a match going and come in and start with a match. Ding, 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 there's the bell. Let's start brawling or something. That'd be cool. They need to change it up. They got to get that hook back in. I know it's done all the Nielsen stuff is done by the quarter hour, but blow that crap out of the water, because unfortunately you have streaming. Everybody streams everything, so they see it at a different time. Nobody now has that ability that we used to have back in the day. During the Attitude Era, where people were home from work Monday nights. They're now working a couple different jobs, having to work different hours. and we're having to record DVR stuff, catch it on, another streaming provider like Hulu or whatever, or on the network. When it finally gets to the network, it takes a little while. That's for sure. Hey, speed up, you tech gurus. Start speeding that stuff up, getting that stuff up there quicker. Come on now. We ain't got all year to wait. Hell, you're still on December matches, December Raws. Come on now. We're in January. We're almost into February. I want to see I want the new stuff up there so I can watch it again. Because I did miss a couple things, or it got happened and I had to go do something. It happens. Don't mean it's not tuned in on my TV though, or on a tablet or something like that. I'm trying to give them the ratings because I watch everything on every device I can. Because I'm always doing something. I end up having to do stuff, so I'm watching it, streaming it to my phone, and watching it off my phone. If I'm doing something, or listening to it at least. I want to talk about Shawn Michaels' championship stuff too, in the matches of the year and how great he was.
Didn't need the belt.
Didn't need the belt?
No.
Did he make the belt relevant?
I think so.
Or do you think the belt made him?
No, he made the belt.
He made the belt? Was he another one that made the belt?
Yeah, it was obvious he had talent from the get-go. And Vince saw that. That's why he broke up the Rockers. Everybody knows that story.
Yep.
And, threw Marty Jannetty through a plate glass.
It wasn't supposed to be like that, though. It was supposed to be a little bit different than that. Vince got a little mad about that because there was a part in that where you could see the gorilla position.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
But you know what? That made it more fun. Now they show all that stuff going when they go backstage now. You see everything back there when they're running around. But
that's another thing I think is missing. The vignettes they used to do.
Yeah.
The barbershop,
yeah. And now we got what? The VIP lounge again, because MVP brought that back. You got the Miz TV.
Miz TV.
Sorry, lost my lunch again, Miz. Thanks.
Let's get Brother Love back.
Then you got Bailey has a thing going on, but yeah, there's some stuff that could be done better. Bring some things back. Do interview segments. The hell with it, like what Jim Ross used to do. The little vignette interviews and stuff. Where Triple H first came with the game saying, I am the game. And it was just, that was a shoot. It was recording, but it was, they were going to redo it. And then they went back and looked at it and said, because he wasn't on camera, and they didn't want to use it. And the hook was there for him becoming the game. If I remember that story correctly. You can find that in the Triple H thing on the network. Just so you know. Feel free. Look that up. Watch it. There's so much stuff up there that you can learn, that you can watch and learn. Also, like the Uber Elite or the Holy Grail match. Those are on there. They got a couple of them. Something that I didn't know, but all the wrestlers get tapes of all their matches and stuff. They have access to that if they want it. So they can watch themselves do what they did. See if they found any mistakes or anything, like things they could do better. But no, Shawn, no, he made the belt. He was really remorse. I think he was extremely, mad about how Vince gave him the belt there at Survivor screwed Brett. What's that, the Montreal screw job?
Oh, the screw job.
The Montreal screw job. Yeah, Shawn didn't like that at all. He didn't want it to go down that way.
No, he really
I don't think anybody did.
No.
I think backstage they believed that, I think the guys, really felt that Brett was going to go and drop it the next night. Vince was scared because he wanted to sign, because Brett didn't sign a piece of paper to guarantee it. He didn't want to have the belt leaving. I get that. If I was in his shoes, I would have done the same thing, or said, "Hey, look, Brett, you need to sign this. It's extending your 1 or 2 day thing. And in that clause in there, it says you will be dropping yada yada yada. You're gonna lose it this day. on Monday Night Raw. That's all there is to it. Thank you. And if you don't, you're now held in violation, and we can sue you for everything you own. You know.
And speaking of
And
Undertaker again, he was heavily pissed that night, and Shawn Michaels was afraid to go back to gorilla position. Taker was going to make things right that night.
Was that the same night?
Same night.
That he wasn't going to do it? Was that the same one that he was talking about?
Yeah, Taker.
Yeah, Taker taped up his hands and all, ready for it right.
Beat the piss out of Shawn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make it right. I thought that was when Shawn was supposed to drop the belt.
No,
I think I think that was when Shawn was going to drop the belt
to Stone Cold.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, it was a match that I think Shawn had to drop the belt.
Yeah, you're right about that. Okay,
yeah,
excuse me, you're right.
Yeah, Taker. Yeah, no, because that was the screw job. Because Shawn already knew. Really didn't know, but because Vince screwed him pretty much.
Right.
It really was just fun. That's how it happened. Vince said if it's gonna happen one way or another. You're dropping the belt. That's all there is to it. In essence.
You're right. Shawn Michaels wasn't going to drop it to Stone Cold at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, he was supposed to drop the belt, and no, he never confirmed that he would drop the belt. So Taker was ready to take care of business.
That's right.
Because Taker was the guy in the locker room, in the back. He was the judge, jury, and executioner. That's how much power he had. And Taker was also going to the territories scouting talents.
That's right.
Once again, why is Undertaker not being used as a GM? Why?
Maybe he doesn't want it.
I don't think so.
Well,
I think he does. I think he would. I don't think it's a matter of he don't want it. I don't think they offered it to him.
They didn't even offer it to him.
I don't think they did. Because I'm sorry, if I was Vince, what would your power move me? I mean, he's got a lifetime contract. He signed a lifetime contract with the WWE, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure it was a lifetime. It's a lifetime gig. I can look it up. I can pull that up. That's easy to find. But why would I would have, if I was Vince, I would have thrown it right there in public and at Survivor Series. I would have said it to him right there in front of everybody afterwards. Or on Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown came out and said, Undertaker, listen, Taker, I want you to be the GM. You have let us know. Come and let us know. Make it. That would have been a hell of an angle.
Well,
right?
Something's got to change. I agree with you on that.
I gotta quit it now. Let's see. On seriousness, on a serious note, if Vince came out and said that, or even Triple H came out and said, I don't care. It could have been Stephanie that came out and said it, or Shane. If they came out and said it on SmackDown or something like that and said, this message is to The Undertaker. We want you to be the general manager of SmackDown. And we want you to respond live. In person. By X date or whatever. You tell me more people wouldn't be tuning in.
Oh, absolutely.
That would have been wildfire all over the internet, all over social media. Because we already know who's the best at not, letting stuff out of the bag.
The Undertaker.
30 years. 30 years. I mean, in all reality, come on now. Well, yeah. Okay, so, talk about Shawn. Oh, I guess we should mention how the first champion. Really don't know him. Don't know much about the guy. Buddy, what was his name?
Buddy Rogers.
Buddy Rogers, he was the first champion in like the 60s or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then Bruno San Martino had the longest reign.
Yeah.
Continuous.
Yep.
And then overall combined. 7 years or something like that, 4,000 something days, 2,000 something days, continuous one time.
Yep.
That way, and your title reigns back then all the way up through what? I'd say the 80s to the 90s, almost to the 90s.
Almost, yeah. Then you had Bob Backlund held it for a long period of time.
Yeah, but that was the belt wasn't dropping constantly.
No, not even close.
You know, and it wasn't done on. It was only done at the big shows,
Yes.
the big main events. Now it's like the belt's on the line every show.
And that's what makes the title lose its luster as well.
Yeah, I really think championship and Drew. Yeah, he's bringing some luster back to it. Yes, he does. Still, he's a fighting champion and he's willing to challenge people for it. Roman Reigns will challenge people, but then he'll use everybody else in order to, keep the belt. I mean, come on now. Be a man. Stop being a bitch. Fight alone. It's like, come on. Anybody can win if they got like 7 people helping them.
I honestly think the last title reign that was held for more than a year was when Hulk Hogan had it.
No.
No.
You're wrong.
Punk?
Guess again.
Wasn't Stone Cold.
My client,
Oh, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar,
Oh, boy.
the reigning, defending,
That makes sense then.
undisputed. Hold on, I'm having hard. Paul Heyman, you're a great advocate, man.
Awesome.
You're a great mic worker.
Why not have him work creative?
They did.
Oh, okay.
They didn't want to go his direction, I guess. I don't know. He might still have something to do with creative. Don't know. But too bad they wouldn't hire me.
You?
Yeah.
I could see you. Yeah, you got a good mind.
I mean,
I could see it.
yeah, I can put it out there. I mean, I'm sorry. I think they're losing something. I mean, you got Rey Mysterio. Sorry, Ray. It's coming time. You're awesome. Love you, buddy. Great reigns. Didn't need the belt. But I want you, Ray. I hope somebody gives this to you and lets you listen. This is what I want you to do for me, Ray. If you do it, don't do it for yourself. Do it for me. Do it for a fan of yours. The 619, man. Be your kid's manager and buddy's manager. Make them a tag team. You guys will be unstoppable. Give them the guidance. And help Aaliyah. I mean, that's her name, right? Aaliyah?
Leah.
Yeah. You know, she could be the bad guy. Or she's going to become a wrestling persona. Just like The Rock's daughter.
The Rock's daughter.
Yeah, she signed.
Okay.
She signed with the Performance Center and all. She'll be coming up soon. But seriously, Ray, they could be champion. They could be one of the best tag team champions there's ever been. And that's a long, distinguished list. Because you had Edge and Christian, you had the Hardy Boys, you had the New Day, you had the Usos. I mean, the Dudleys, I think, were tag team champions.
Dudleys were a lot of the time tag team champions. Yeah.
Booker T and his brother, wasn't it?
Booker T and his brother Harlem Heat.
The Harlem Heat, yeah.
They were
WCW, but still,
they were still champions.
DX.
DX.
Forget
DX.
You can't forget the Road Dogg and Mr. Ass.
They were tag team
champions. Yeah, quite a bit. You got a long list of distinguished gentlemen that were amazing. Rock and Sock, funny and amazing. Great work, great job. Nick, good job, buddy. Rock, it goes out to you, buddy. But yeah, I seriously think they're missing the boat on that. And it's a shame. Speaking of which, I got in the super card, I got Dominic's card. His Royal Rumble 21 special card. Yep, it's proud. And I'll be getting the beautiful, wonderful, amazing fortification of it. But yeah, seriously, you're missing the boat. You guys are missing the boat on that. Don't worry about the singles career for them. Do the tag team career. That's the path. That's the path. There's not enough tag team competition. We only got like 3 or 4 tag teams. The Straight Profits. Rude and Ziggles. Ziggly Wiggly.
But New Day, they still go.
New Day? Not really, because Kofi broke it, had his jaw broke.
Okay.
And Xavier's on one show, Big E's on the other show. Big E's been doing his singles thing. He's doing great. I hate that they split him up. I understand why they split him up in order to have Big E do his singles thing and get that belt from Sami Zayn, which was awesome. It's a new day.
Rocks.
New day rocks. You know, I gotta be honest, when they first come out, it annoyed the hell out of me. Now I love to hear it. The power of positivity, the rainbow unicorn crap, and all that.
Bootio.
By the way, and Xavier Woods, if you're listening, would you hurry up and release that other QR code for us WWE Supercard fans? We've been waiting a long time for it. Get your act together, buddy. You're going to start making me mad. And when The Rock gets mad,
it's over.
Shit starts popping.
Trust me, I know.
We got your Francesca, now we need the other thing that you're supposed to give us. Thanks, appreciate you, and I'll do respect, though, seriously. It'd be nice if we got that in here soon. Great job. I love what you do. Don't take me wrong. I'm not trying to be mean. Just kind of want it. Desperate. Getting very, very desperate. Desperate, I say desperate. And in all seriousness, one of my all-time goals right now, I really want to go to a WrestleMania. I've never been to a major event. I've only been to like the house shows. That's it. This asshole behind me got to go to like Royal Rumble or some shit in '92 or something.
Yeah, when Ric Flair won it for the championship in Albany, New York.
With the knicker?
Knickerbocker Arena, got the tickets for Christmas.
Yeah, scumbag.
I'll never forget it either.
Yeah, you know, he couldn't even take me. Take some other jamoke that don't even like wrestling. Go figure, right? I feel the love and I support this guy. You know, he's worse than the X at times, but better than the X on mine.
I do what I can for you.
But in all seriousness, no. And that is my goal. I do want to go to a WrestleMania. I do want to do the Access Week and stuff like that. I would absolutely love it. And I'm not going to do it in a cheap way. Sorry. I know I could go to one and get, nosebleed seats. Hell to the no. I'm going to save up the 5 to 10, 20, 10 G's, whatever it is. I'm going front row in that front section. I'm going ringside. That's all there is to it. With the whole kit and caboodle. I'm not going to do it any other way. It's the only way.
For access.
That's the only way to do it, is to go with a kit and caboodle package if it's going to be your first time. Sorry. And that'll probably be the only way I'll ever do it again after that. Might be every couple years that I get to do it, but that's alright by me. I got a long time before Dallas hits. Over a year. I might be able to save up enough. I won't complain if people want to help donate and, start me up a GoFundMe for it. That's an idea. So, let's see here. Yeah, anyhow, the rumors have been about CM Punk coming back. And hang on one second, we need a little commercial break.
Well, Dump changes himself.
Hey, we're back. Yeah, I had to put some socks on. That's the truth of the matter. No, who am I kidding? I let one rip and I didn't feel like letting you guys hear it. It scared me a little bit. It was a little grumbly. I thought I was going to poop for a minute there.
He's a little subtle, isn't he, folks?
Why not be honest? Come on now. You know, Stone Cold was honest. He said on his show he don't fruits on pizza. No, I like pineapple on pizza. I'm sorry, I do. I like pineapple. I'd even go as far as I might try it like an orange marmalade or something like that sauce
on a pizza.
Yeah, try something different, like like a fruit pizza.
Pizza sounds good right about now.
Yeah, no shit. You got some money?
Call in, maniacs. Let us know.
Yeah, too bad. I wish we were live because we'd be asking. But, okay, we ain't even gotten to the great one yet. You know that. We haven't even gotten to the great one. Do you know who the great one is?
The Rock.
That's right. We haven't even gotten to him yet.
He didn't need the belt. He needed it at first. If you remember, Die, Rocky, Die.
Well, that was odd, but that did help him. And so I forgot who it was to talk to him about it.
Jim Ross.
Was it JR that talked to him?
JR told him. Speak in the third person.
Speak in the third person.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them.
And that changed everything.
The bottom line is, folks, if they're chanting, telling you die, or cheering your name, they're responding.
It's kind of like...
Howard Stern said it.
Yeah.
They did a poll with Howard Stern. 50% of the people hated him. 50% of the people loved him.
Any press is good press, right?
Any press is good press, 90% of the time. Out of the people that they polled, the question, the number one answer, why do you continue listening, they all wanted to know what the hell he was going to say next. Whether they hated him or loved him. Howard was great. Great jockey. Awesome talk guy. I liked him. God rest Larry King's soul, by the way. Lost another great, Hank Aaron.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Hank Aaron and Larry King. Rest in peace.
It's a shame. It's that time, I don't mean to sound kind of morbid, but when they get in that age, it's inevitable, unfortunately. We all want to live longer. Some of us really don't. I'm sorry, but if I'm drilling myself and pooping myself and everything like that, please, 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 give me a kilo of cocaine and let me snort away. Get it done and over with. I don't want to go through that. I know it seems morbid and everything, but that's just me. I want to go out with a hell of a bang. Hell of a party. If I'm not known for anything except for that last night, that killer party I had, that's all that matters. Oh man, so many great wrestlers of the past. Flair. Let's talk about some presents. Drew McIntyre. Great champion. Brought relevance back to the title. I really think he did.
Loves the sport.
Very, extremely into it. Big, huge fan. Extremely huge, especially when he was a kid and had Stone Cold sheets and betting.
That's right.
I wish I had that ability because I would have loved to have had it. I didn't have that ability. I had a bad childhood, I think. I don't remember. I got ran over and I lost most of my memory. So a lot of stuff that you guys might know is brand new to me. It's awesome. It's great, except for the fact that when I get told that somebody wants to watch WrestleMania 4 every single week.
Hey, that's the beauty of having the network.
Yeah, so I tell them to watch it on his phone. I want to watch something new.
You can watch old wrestling.
I've seen WrestleMania 4 175 times because of this guy.
Wrestling back then is better than wrestling now. And that's the beauty of the network. You actually get to see wrestling.
Yes, there's not enough wrestling anymore.
There you go.
A lot more talking going on. A lot of talking. Not enough action. I mean, having the little your little promos and stuff, that's awesome. That's great. Let's get some more wrestling in, though.
Well, happened to the day? See, they need something like Mean Gene. Interview.
God rest his soul.
Yes, God rest Mean Gene's soul. You need to interview the wrestlers.
Michael Cole, he did it. He used to get his credentials yanked all the time by Undertaker.
Well, nowadays you got all that goes on in the ring. Mean Gene was in the back where they
Back Michael Cole was.
Yeah.
That's where Michael Cole started off. And Undertaker every week would pull his credentials after his interview, talking to him, which was awesome. And there was a great joke going on. It was an awesome time. I loved seeing those little interviews, the 30-second quick interviews, those quick spots.
They were awesome.
They were great. The storylines, they can't do a full storyline anymore because people keep letting the cat out of the bag. Hello, people on set. Stop showing the stuff on the internet.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Get it together.
Enjoy it, please.
We already know that it's all basically a work. We've known that since day one. Because there's no way you're going to tell me that somebody's going to take a steel chair to someone's head, like they do, and not have it know how to use it. I mean, I'm crazy enough to take one to my head because my head's shot anyway. I mean, when I worked at Burger King back in the day on First Street, they used to smash fucking the trays over me. They'd take 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 of them and see how many they could smash over the top of my head. And I wonder why I got brain issues.
So that's the final piece of the puzzle.
There you have it, folks. And then I go drive a truck and I get run over by a student driver because he decides he wants to argue with his girlfriend on the phone instead of learning what he's getting trained on what to do. Yeah, bastard.
The final piece of the puzzle.
Yes. But either way, I mean, there's still some stuff that can be done. Today's Superstar Spectacular. That was amazing. If they could just do stuff, like recreate that, what they did today, that'd be awesome. You gotta watch that.
I'll watch it.
Watch it this week. Seriously, it was awesome work. It was great. They had interviews with the people. They talked about some stuff. Great Khali, how he's training them, and the talent, and what they're there for. You know, one guy, he just can't wait to be able to put air conditioning in his parents' house. It seems funny, but it's amazing. You know, a lot of areas, yes, it's, you know, in India, you got Dubai or whatever it is there, you know. Oh, yeah, Conor McGregor, sorry for your loss, buddy. Great sportsmanship in your interview, though, afterwards.
Yeah, I heard he got his ass beat in the second round, knockout.
Yeah, he got a technical knockout, yep. He got TKO'd. But that was a good match. What I saw of it, I had to watch that clips. I forgot all about it. But yeah, the guy got his leg to cramp up and everything. Oh, his leg went out on him, and that was pretty much it. He fell. He just boom. You know. But and you know, it's awesome the work they're doing these days. Trying to do. They just got to implement it the right way. They got to start telling the stories. They got to get the lines, the tag going. You know, we need to be hooked again.
That's the word for it.
Got to get us hooked.
Got to give people a reason to watch.
Yes. To continue watching. To come back and watch. You know, that's the truth. If you had a feud going, a story going, a great storyline. Let's use Undertaker, AJ Styles. That match story build up. That was a great work. And what was even better was finding out afterwards they were pretty much friends.
Yeah.
That was even better.
Let's talk about the Fiend Cena match.
No. Sorry, John and Bray. Like you guys both, but did not like that match at all. Didn't understand it. Maybe I needed to do some more drugs. And maybe I did too many. I don't know. I didn't quite understand it at all. Really, seriously, no. I'm like
Look, he can't get his words about that match.
Yeah. I don't get it.
It was horrible. There wasn't much to get.
I know you guys enjoyed doing the match and all the stuff about it. And I get it was a run going through how you were through your career, Cena. But didn't really add up in the end. It didn't. I was extremely disappointed.
I think we all were.
A lot of fans were. Some people liked it. I don't know why. I still haven't figured it out. I'm still perplexed to this day. Can we move on from that?
Sure thing.
I mean, I'd rather talk about the Stephanie marriage that was going to happen. That didn't happen.
The Undertaker. The Undertaker, when he was going to marry Stephanie, the Dark
Well, that was before that. That was actually not too long before this happened.
Her marriage to Test?
Yeah, that's November 28th, 25th, 28th, something like that. 1999 Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, Triple H broke up the wedding, I believe.
Oh, in grand style from the night before.
Yes.
I remember that. I'm actually going to be watching that later. That's what episode I'm on.
Okay.
If that tells you anything, folks. Yes, I'm rewatching, going through. You know, we did a lot. We would pick, normally we'd go and pick out an event to watch. Now I've been doing the Monday Night Raw, then the SmackDown, and unfortunately, the network does not have the Sunday Night Heat stuff on there for that time, which really makes me angry. And when I'm angry, I get hungry and I need to eat.
And speaking of eat, why don't we take a commercial break and go get a snack?
Actually, I think we're going to end it out there.
You want to end it?
And the next episode, we'll talk about some more wrestlers that had championship belts. We're going to have to write these down that we've already talked about so we don't re-talk about them.
Yeah. Well, we're just starting out, man, so,
But while we're thinking about writing them down, let's do a quick recap. Oop, that's a yellow highlighter. That won't work, folks. I'm digging through my junk drawer looking for pens. Well, fuck it, I got a Sharpie. I probably got a pen sitting right next to me. Yeah, I do. Fuck it, too late. I don't care. Let's break out this Sharpie. We talked about Stone Cold, Taker, HBK, Triple H,
The Rock.
The Rock, yep. What other champions did we really talk about? That was it, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Yeah. True. Well, we talked about Roman.
Okay.
A little bit.
Brock.
Roman, Brock,
San Martino.
Brock, Bruno. First guy, what was his name? Buddy
Rogers. Yeah.
Buddy Wackett.
Something else we'll be doing during commercial break.
Yeah, I slapped that one there. Well, I appreciate you tuning in. Remember, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on, so that way when we do go live or we put a new video up, you guys can go ahead and check it out. Feel free to drop us comments. Remember, my email is rock.mark@gmail.com if you have any questions that you want to talk about. And think about maybe we'll do a lot when we can do a live stream, get our internet back up all the way, do a live stream, do an interview. I had the ability to have phone calls come into the studio here, and we can put you right up on there and we can go through that. Just think about all the possibilities that can happen. Thank you once again for tuning in. This is TrueRock and Pauly Walnuts.
Take care, maniacs.